turn out. Zed, I've played him, and he's actually a pretty good Kung Lao. We'll see how this goes, man. Does the armor teleport?
Shades of Total's battle as I'm looking for Dink just to try to play the zoning game because I've actually never seen Pretty Lady offense before.
It's very rare you even see Pretty Lady,
yeah,
to be honest.
This is not a variation that you ever see offline.
But you know what? That's a smart. It's a smart pick by Dink because you know what? Do you know this matchup, sir?
Yeah, do you? Who does?
Exactly.
and you know, Dink, very good there. He actually had the full screen, which is where he wanted, but he just stayed nice and patient, baited the teleport, which is Kung Lao's really only way in on those chainsaws. They're gonna take up so much of the screen. It's hard to get like a jump raid over them or try to dive kick your way in because you might need one of those. And Dink is playing nice and patient.
It looked like Dink was waiting for a dive kick in, threw that chainsaw up.
Yep, and every time Dink has been knocked down, he's just gotten right back up.
But for that back two.
Right now he has no meter, so this is Zed's way to go. But guess to watch out for this wake up.
Oh yeah.
3 out of 3. When he was trying to approach this man on wake up, he has done that wake up overhead, and that's gonna do it.
Yes, it is.
Even if he would have got that teleport out, he would have gone straight down into it.
With the Pretty Lady hype, man. Now, I've seen in chat multiple times, yo, where's Leatherface? Where's Leatherface? By God, he is here.
By
he is
God!
Up 0. By God, he's here! Damn it, he's here!
Pay your respects.
You know what? I'll do a JR pop-off. If Shujinkydink stays with Pretty Lady Leatherface and wins this set, I'll just do a JR pop-off.
There we go.
But he's got to do it.
Leatherface.
We'll see what Zed picks. I mean, like, I played a set with him last week sometime. He will... Ooh, no, he's going to stay buzzsaw. He's just got to be careful, man, because there's plenty... Kung Lao has plenty of mobility. You just got to be careful with it. You don't have to burn the meter for the teleport every time. That back two is killing him, too. He's got to go with that mix, the back two low hat or the low hat, back two low hat, back two low hat, all that kind of stuff. Just don't get repetitive with it. Here we go. Oh, it just started out with a dive kick.
And are we going to see? We almost saw a Pretty Lady combo. It was right there.
And we might... Oh, nope, he broke. We're going to see the same one again. Very nice, NJP. Oh, that was so smart by Dink. And oh my goodness. You know what? How instant can you get those chainsaws, sir?
Round 2. Fight.
And man, these little micro reads from Shujinkydink, all this damage adds up. It's not a whole lot of damage. You're only eating what, about 7 to 10% at a time max. And man, he's just chipping away Zed to death. And like I said, we haven't really seen many combos from Dink, but just the play's been so effective. And when you're respecting the wake up overhead, he does the wake up low. Chance of more God.
And another throw, staggering a throw. Okay, Zed trying to just stay in. Ooh. The NJP out of the grab.
And what a wild read from Dink there. Just kind of throwing out the read that he was going to not get any pressure off that jump in, which had to have had a couple plus frames on it, and just reading with the neutral jump punch. And just gets out of the corner for free. And the read had to, oh my God, had that whip Leatherface's hitbox right there.
He didn't go with the low hat. I mean, that's... Okay. I mean, low hat is only, I think, -6.
Yes, there is no punish in that bad boy.
Final round. Fight.
3 bars from both of these. I feel the savagery of an X-ray may happen.
And Leatherface, one of the few characters that actually cannot dive kick off of some of the corner interactables that a lot of characters used to having.
Oh,
so
Dink wins.
If Dink gets to the corner, that's always something to keep in mind.
So good with these tech throws. Overhead. Oh, and the spin from 3/4 of the screen.
And he's just controlling the entire screen with special moves right now. And that's going to do it for Dink. He's going to move up 2-0 with Pretty Lady, ladies and gentlemen.
2-0, man. And this may just be a classic case of I don't know this matchup, but you know, at the same time, you just got to take it for what it is. Those chainsaws, you know, they're not hella fast. You just got to keep your composure. You know, just react with the right stuff.
Blocking just one or two of them, and you're in. So you just got to play that patient game, get to them, and you have to look out for the range that exists on those overhead and low normals that utilize the chainsaws, especially that down 4 that covers half the screen, it seems. And the special moves themselves, the low going about half screen, and the overhead probably covering about a third of the screen.
A good portion, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's always something to keep in mind, but you just have to wait for your turn and take it.
Will he stay buzzsaw? Yes, he will.
He does.
He is locked in for the remainder of this set with buzzsaw out.
And yeah, that's the one adjustment I want to see is just a little more patience from Zed. He seems to be once he gets full screen, he's taking huge instant risks to get in with either a teleport or attempting a dive kick, and Dink's just catching him, pressing buttons at certain ranges, and you know, just a little more defense. What I like to see from Zed.
Right. Yeah. You don't necessarily have to always go for that high damage combo punish on some of that stuff. You know, just take care of yourself first, get in, and then work that way.
And I mean, that wake up to 18 mean%. So every time you eat it, oh, here we go.
It's gonna be big damage. 40%. Oh, and he blocked it. That would have been a punish, but he went for 4-2.
And there's that unfamiliarity coming into play. And half of his life is now gone just from that wake up. And he has to watch out. And it's so smart from Dink. Seeing him go for the projectile, doing the air projectile, just like he's used to doing with Quan. So, I mean, that's already in his memory bank to do. Once he sees that projectile, he can stay in the air just a little bit longer with the air projectile. It's just the way that he...
If he wouldn't have thrown that chainsaw at the end of that last round, that hat would have landed right on it.
Yeah, and Kung Lao can actually get the full combo.
Exactly. And here we go, 2 bars. Again, we're going to go for that 40%. 42.
42, here we go.
Caught himself back. He is back in this game, but Dink is doing some more damage. Missed the restand, no punish.
And, he just, all it goes was a 4-dash speed, got a little instant or anything into it. He could have got a punish, there was a lot of whiff there.
Oh, and the HIP and the throw whip. Zed can take this round, just one good read, one good reaction. No, and that is plus. Okay.
And good stuff from Zed, going for the really quick mix off those plus frames. And you know, it's a constant guess with Buzzsaw. And in the corner, if you don't have any meter, it can feel like a guess infinite. If you keep guessing wrong.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, especially if they stand, you know, just out of like, oh no, a lag spike.
Oh no, lag spike, right as he actually caught him on the startup. Oh, one of those chainsaws, I know he is not going to get the conversion, which is an instant air dive kick, which is hard enough even offline. And oh, the lag spike kicking in here.
And it looked, okay. It seems to be better now. I'm not sure what was going on.
And here we go. Here's those constant mixes coming to play, but he opts to just kind of wait and then go for the throw. But big read there. Is Dink going to come off the bar? He is not.
Oh, and then block the overhead.
Oh, huge drops.
And I'm pretty sure that's plus.
And cancels the down 4 overhead and low. And that's going to do it.
I knew at some point there would be an X-ray coming in this set, and there it is. Off the top rope, baby. Please don't fatal. Just poke and get it over with. You don't want to teabag and start all that fatal stuff, especially when you're still down. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, not until the end.
Pay your respects.
But yeah, like you were talking about, the mix, when you're in the corner versus Buzzsaw, you know, right outside of like trip range or sweep range, like, is the perfect range for that low hat and the back two. You know, just to barely hit you. A lot of characters don't have a normal that far, so you really have to play some decent defense and really take your turn when you know it's your turn.
And you know, there's so much hit stun on those hats that it's just a constant eating of this mix-up. Right. And like I said, if you don't have any armor, it's so hard to deal with because he can just constantly mix you. Then you have to worry about a throw, and then by the time and then he gets so much damage off the little conversions as well that if he were to open you up with, say, a bar or get you with a straight hat, it's a lot of damage coming.
Yes, sir. You know, this variation was the talk of the town as far as Kung Lao is concerned when this patch hit, and a teleport 4.
Yeah, when the buffs to the up hat and the straight hat came, people were like, oh man.
Yes, sir.
Because not having to worry about a launcher, just a constant mix coming, which is how Tempest Lao has been able to do really well in this build as well, is that the stagger pressure is so much better without having to worry about a launcher.
It is.
Throws, you can throw someone to death as well as those constant little staggers.
Especially somebody like you who's picking up bow right now. You know, that was his biggest thing, was all his gaps. You know, he's got the mix, but his gaps. You know, if you armor launched him, you know, his offense was over. He just had so many gaps and openings.
And just like that quick little mix, and then gets it with a straight hat, drops his combo, then that's going to cost him the round.
Down to the savagery from Dink himself. Canadians, they have a little bit of savagery in their blood today.
That is a no-no when you're up against these top players. You cannot do that. You cannot drop that combo. As you can see, they're going to pounce right on it, but a big drop combo from Dink to return the favor.
He has not landed one of those hats yet. So many times he's been so close.
And Dink refusing to get thrown. Low profiling with that down 1. Instead, just trying to learn the matchup on the fly, checking him to see if he does get a punish.
Best way to do it, man, is just stay on offense. Oh, he delayed it, and he went too far away.
If he didn't delay that, that probably would have worked. Very unfortunate from Zed.
This is his last stand. This is it. Oh, and that's a drop. What's the mix? There's a teleport grab.
Yeah, so watch out there.
Dink has got it with Leatherface. Pretty lady has cut out the
and that. I have never seen that brutality. Did you see how the chainsaw revved and just like creeped into him as time went on?